Welcome to the session 3 of Introduction to Mechatronic System of Model 1, 7th semester mechanical students. Selection of suitable sensor mainly depends on objective of measurement, application, that is the cost, reliability, accuracy, precision, resolution, environmental usage, dynamic range, delivery time, and finally ease of maintenance. These are the various factors to be considered while selecting any suitable sensor. Next, sensors are classified. These are the main classification of sensors: Hall effect sensors, proximity sensors, light sensors, position and light sensors. Again, this sensors are classified based on signal characteristics, the analog as well as digital, and then based on mode of operation, again classified into null type and deflection. Again, classification based on the power supply, again classified into active and then passive. Again, the classification based on subject of measurement, again classified into acoustic, biological, chemical, mechanical, electrical, optical and thermal. In examination point of view, these Hall effect, proximity and light sensors is very important. We will discuss one by one. First we will take work principle of working and application of Hall effect sensor. This Hall effect is nothing but deflection of a path of charged particles from its regular path due to the influence of magnetic field is called Hall effect. That is nothing but deflection of path of charged particles, that is current, from its regular path due to its influence of magnetic field is nothing but the Hall effect. And then here current flowing in one direction, and then this is the connect is voltmeter, and then T is nothing but the thickness of this plate, and then this is the magnetic flux which is perpendicular to this current flowing, and then here current is flowing, and then these charged particles are moving. One side is negatively charged, another one is positively charged, and then when a beam of charged parts through a magnetic field, force acts on the particle's beam is reflected from straight line path. A current flowing through a conductor is like a beam of monitoring charge and thus can be deflected by a magnetic field. The deflection in the path of charged particles from its regular path due to the influence of magnetic field is called Hall effect. From the above figure, in the sketch, we can see that the moving elements deflected from one side of the plate on that side should be negatively charged, which other become positive. The charge produces an electric field in the material that results in a transverse potential difference, that is transverse potential difference V is directly proportional to Bi by T, or V equals KH by T. Here whatever the potential difference, the results in a transverse potential difference, that is nothing but V directly proportional to Bi by T, or V equals Kh Bi by T. Here Kh is nothing but Hall effect constant, and then B is nothing but magnetic flux, I the current through heat, and then T is nothing but thickness of the plate, not thermal heat of the plate. This is thickness of the plate. And then the main advantage of these Hall effect sensors are Hall effect sensors is operated as switches, high speed of operation, cost is less as compared to electromechanical switches, contact bounces cannot occur, and then long life, high repeatable resolution. The main applications of these Hall effect sensors are Hall effect sensors can be used as position sensors, displacement sensors, proximity sensors, fuel level detectors or an automobile fuel tank, uh, solid state keyboard actuators for sensing automobile crankshaft timing, etc. And this is the one working principle of Hall affecting sensor. This is nothing but a figure shows the use of Hall sensors used for determining the level of automobile fuel tank. A magnet is attached here. A magnet is attached. A magnet is attached to a flow. As the level of fluid changes, the result is a Hall voltage of output is a measure of the distance of flow from the sensor and hence the level of fuel in tank. Next, principle of working on application of proximity sensors. In this one is the principle of eddy current, another one is principle of inductive proximity switch. We'll discuss one by one. First we'll take on the principle of eddy currents. As the sketch shows here, A is nothing but reference coil, B is sensor coil, and then C is nothing but conductive material, that is non-magnetic, and then this is the bridge circuit shown here, resistance R1, R2, and then is connected to AC supply. Here these sensors are used to detect non-magnetic material. It consists of two coils. First one is reference coil, another one is sensor coil. Sensor coil, which is influenced by presence of conductive material. Another coil is nothing but reference coil, which refer to complete the bridge circuit. The coil is supplied with AC current, which produces an AC magnetic field. If there is a conductive object is close proximity to this magnetic field flux lines, the eddy currents are induced in it. As the conducting object comes closer to the sensor coil, the eddy current becomes stronger, which changes the impedance of the sensor coil and causes a bridge unbalance related to the object position. The impedance change of coil results in the impedance in the alternative coils. The main advantages of this eddy currents, principle of eddy currents, are relatively inexpensive, small in size, reliability is high, and then high sensitivity to small displacements, etc. Next, on the principle of inductive proximity switch. Here in figure A, there is a shape of magnetic flux lines in static condition. That is the conductive material is not in touch, okay, away from the material. Then there is a static position magnetic flux, and in the conductive material or ferromagnetic material is nearer to this magnetic flux. These flux will be change the flux. This shape of flux lines when a body is in close proximity. Here no body is no proximity nearer the conductive material. This is the static position in magnetic flux. We know that the effect of ferromagnetic material is close proximity of sensor cause a change in position of the flux line of the permanent magnet under static condition. There is no movements of the flux lines as shown in figure A, and there is no current is induced in the coil. However, as a ferromagnetic material uh, in turns the field of magnetic resulting a change in flux lines induces a current plus pulse whose amplitude and shape are proportional to the rate of change of flux. This change can be monitored by its effect on the resonance circuit, and the change is used to trigger a switch. It is used only for detection of metal objects. Next we go for light sensors. Uh, Light sensors is nothing but uh, principle of working and application of light sensors. A light sensor is a device that is used to detect light. There are different types of light sensors such as photocell or photoresistor and photodiodes being used in manufacturing and other industrial applications. And then lights may be to any material is in impact, the electrons may glow or current may be generated, is nothing but light sensors. Again, these light sensors classified into two types: tube electronics as well as solid state electronics. In tube electronic, it is a branch of sensor which deals with vacuum or gas filled tubes is called tube electronics. For example, photoemissive cell. And then solid state electronics, it is a branch of sensors which deals with semiconductor devices is called solid state electronics, photodiodes, photoresistors, etc. This is the tube electronics, for example, photoemissive cell. In this sketch, the one is cathode and the another one is anode, and then tightly evacuated glass tube. Here the lights may be impinged on this anode, electrons may be generated and then moving from anode side to cathode side. Here photoemissive cell consists of a cathode as well as anode and placed in highly evacuated glass tube, that is nothing but a quartz envelope as shown in the sketch. When light strikes on this anode, when light strikes on the anode, interact with free electrons in the metal, emits electrons. These electrons travel from cathode to anode by providing a small current. The entire light energy is converted into kinetic energy of the electrons. The kinetic energy is given by omega equals hc by lambda, where omega is nothing but kinetic energy, and h is nothing but Planck's constant, c is nothing but speed of the light, and lambda is nothing but wavelength. There is nothing but a photodiode. Photodiode is a solid state device which converts incident light into electric current. It is made of silicon. It consists of shallow diffused p-n junction, normally a p-n configuration. When photons of energy greater than 1.1 volts, They are absorbed and the electrons hole pairs are created. These photodiodes are one of the types of photodetectors which convert light into either current or voltage. These are regular semiconductor diodes except that they may be either exposed to detect vacuum or ultraviolet or X-rays or packaged with an opening or optical fiber connection to allow light to reach the sensitive part of the device. Next, photoresistors. It has a resistance which depends on the intensity of light falling it, decreasing linearly as the intensity increases. These are most commonly used as cadmium sulfide, cadmium selenide, etc., because its fast response to light having shorter wavelength. Next, phototransistors. Phototransistors, these have collector base PN junction. When there is no incident light, there is a very small collector to emitter current. When light is incident, a base current is produced that is directly proportional to the light intensity. This leads to production of a collector current which is then measured of light intensity. The figure shows the Darlington arrangement with a conventional transistor. This arrangement gives higher current gain. The device used a much greater collector current for given light intensity. Thank you. Mainly, I will thank LMS coordinator Dr. Pundrika G, Principal, Government Engineering College, Ramnagara. Myself, Dr. Muniraju, moderator of this mechatronics subject, Government Engineering College, Chamarajanagar. And then conveyor Professor Vasant Kumar HS, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Government Engineering College, Kushal Nagar. And the other two Professors Nagaraj Buseri, Government Engineering College, Raichur, and then Professor Chetan KS, Government Engineering College, Chamarajanagar. Thank you.